Okay, last time we did a variation of 6-9 position, and we implemented a gi choke using a plate carrier, a t-shirt, and a gi, and just kind of showed how those can all intertwine. Something that I'm seeing a lot as everybody becomes Jiu-Jitsu ninja nowadays is a lot of, or lack of attention to detail. And you see this a lot in various different programs. I'm not going to badmouth anybody, but you see it a lot if you're on the internet. So I wanted to go ahead and kind of cover a couple details just from a basic arm bar so you guys can see how it is that it's supposed to be done and what half-ass looks like. So if you look in here, I want you to see the space from my hips to his shoulder here. Alright, that's unsat. That's not going to happen. Okay? What happens is if I don't move him, I don't move me. If I have that space in there like that, and I drop into an arm bar, and I pass over, what I'm going to end up doing is I want you to see the height of his arm. So he's going to tap whenever he feels pressure on that elbow. So he pulls, I'm pulling, okay, right out about the chest, and I'm even holding it right here, and he's not crying yet. So, you know, I can get here. In order to actually break his arm, I would have to actually lift my hips, which makes further space, in order to get the extra distance in order to break his arm. When you're dealing with somebody who is jacked up on adrenaline and you're in a fight situation, that's not going to work for you, okay? So when you do your arm bar, this space cannot be there. I need to be right there, my ball's on his shoulder. I got to be all the way up underneath there, alright? I'm going to get in here. If I can, I'll keep both arms with me in order to keep this guy tight to me. When I go down, I'm going to go down and I'm going to squeeze right from the get-go. As I go down, I want you to see right here where he starts tapping, alright? So just to kind of give you an example, if I scoot back a hair, you'll see his arm, how it falls. So I only have a couple inches there. If I scoot in, I want you to see his arm. Right there, there's tension. So I got about 6 inches there. That extra distance means that he's tapping faster, and it means that I can fold his arm backwards a whole lot further. Now, one other detail. I see a lot of people just with lazy legs. They're just kind of draping the legs over the top here. My legs are just sitting relaxed right now. I want you to see what happens to the arm when I squeeze my knees together. So you look at the height of the arm, and all I'm going to do is squeeze. You see how much higher it comes up? So if being tight to the shoulder gives me about 6 inches, and then squeezing my knees gives me at least another 6 inches, from here I can apply that arm bar, and I got a good 12 inches there to actually be able to break his arm with. So when you guys are doing the arm bar, make sure you don't have that gap underneath your butt there. There's lots of different reasons why people end up with that gap. Basically what happens is people are trying to go too fast and they're not closing the space up when they're actually doing the arm bar. So this is something that you have to kind of diagnose yourself. If you're getting here and you're having to actually lift in order to get this guy to tap, that's your bad. You messed it up. You need to get in tight. You need to squeeze the knees, and I'm looking to pull down here, and then I'll get that arm bar. Alright?